What's happening, Crypto Crew? This is Kal-El Can Fly with my wife, Emily.
Hello.
And we're about to get into episode 3 of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
This one's entitled The People versus Emil Blonsky. So basically, the guy that she has to represent in the prison.
Right.
You know, it's going to be a hard sell for her to get him off.
Right.
After the things that he's done.
Didn't he break out last episode? Or there was a fight or something? No,
so in Shang-Chi, he was fighting in a fight club.
Oh.
He was fighting Wong. Kind of like in the background kind of deal. And that footage leaked at the end of episode 2.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't quite get that part.
Yeah, so but that was in the Shang-Chi movie, basically. And I think you saw that.
I probably did.
You probably fell asleep.
Probably did.
But I don't know. But yeah, the show so far has been good. Nothing crazy, nothing, you know, just acceptable, fun to watch.
Comedy.
Yeah, definitely has that comedic aspect to it. And so now I was listening to the Kevin Smith podcast. They were talking a little bit about this episode. Not a ton of spoilers, but I did hear that Wong is supposed to show up in this episode. So I don't know what all that entails and whatnot, but you'll know Wong from Doctor Strange. He's like the sidekick.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
I know who he is.
That's who Emil was fighting.
Oh.
When he was the Abomination, you know, like that Hulk.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so let's jump right into episode 3. Let's see what this has got for us. Please smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate that. And here we go.
Here we go. Ain't scared no more.
Why you failed to mention that you not only escaped from prison, but you were also recorded doing so? You said to my face that you never turned into the Abomination anymore.
No, I said I choose not to. You know, these were extenuating circumstances.
You understand that this constitutes another crime and totally destroys your chances at parole?
Well, no, because I was forced to leave my cell, but I returned of my own free will.
Who forced you to escape this insanely high-security prison undetected?
A sorcerer supreme of the mystic arts, and his name is...
Wong. Just Wong. And his internet presence is a little chaotic. He's either a sorcerer who lives in New York or a librarian who lives in Nepal.
Can you get to him?
Yes, Jen, it's me. Of course I can get to him.
I sent a thirst trap. It was a picture of me with a bunch of books.
I just hope that he calls back. You know, if Blonsky's telling the truth, this guy busted him out of his prison cell and probably ruined my entire case. I know you can't wait to see Wong. I get it. I just want to make sure that don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows. It's not. Well, except Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong. Just remember whose show this actually is.
That's pretty funny.
Attorney Jennifer Walters.
I love that when she's talking to the camera.
Been tapped to represent Emil Blonsky, also known as the Abomination, in his upcoming parole hearing. The news has stirred up much.
Everything Mr. Blonsky told you is factual. I extracted him from the prison against his own wishes because I required a worthy opponent as part of my training to become Sorcerer Supreme. And as Sorcerer Supreme, I insist that he not be punished for my actions.
Again, I am not the one who will be punishing him. The parole board will not release him after seeing this video.
Oh, I know what you're thinking, Miss Walters. I'm not erasing everyone's memories, not again.
That's not what I was thinking. That is highly unethical.
Yeah, it's also very messy, believe me.
Okay.
We'll send him to the mirror dimension.
I don't know what that is, but no.
Shadow dimension?
What you can do to help is show up at the hearing and explain everything.
Very well. We'll reserve sorcery for strategy B.
Don't tap your nose.
Don't tap your nose.
How much
much money in cash and gifts did
Mr. Blonsky's counsel, I would love to address the alleged prison escape. We do have a witness who is able to clear Mr. Blonsky of any wrongdoing on his part.
Then we'll start with that then.
Well, yes, the witness is prepared to give a statement after Mr. Blonsky gives his.
Are we really entertaining the idea of releasing someone who's been documented escaping from prison?
Now hold on. Mr. Blonsky, do you feel you have been rehabilitated?
Oh, God.
I'd like to start by saying that I feel great remorse, great shame to those that I've harmed. So to answer your question, yes, I feel I have been rehabilitated. I've spent every day of my incarceration focused solely on redemption. I have changed emotionally, physically, metaphysically, spiritually.
I don't believe shit. He is saying. He is lying.
What Mr. Blonsky is trying to say is that the man you see before you is not the same Emil Blonsky as before. All he wants now is to be a contributing member of society.
If released, would you have a place to live?
Yeah, you can rely on that.
Mr. Blonsky does own a plot of land on which he plans to work and reside.
He's going into farming.
No, actually, he plans to open a meditation retreat on the property, which is very, you know.
And how does Mr. Blonsky
Very zen of him.
fund
It's very,
this
you know,
endeavor?
Mr. Blonsky is currently in a long-term committed relationship with several pen pals, all of whom have pledged to financially support him.
Excuse me, if I could, may I clarify?
No.
Blair, Ruth, Marta, Sheila, Alejandra, Yvonne, and Nicolette are my soulmates. We met
My
through
soulmate.
the Prison
My
Pen Pal
soulmates.
program. They are my better eights.
My better eight.
my better eight.
Not my better half.
I don't think we need to get into that any further. Any other questions?
No, we don't. Keep going.
He's making this very
Yeah.
He's helped.
Oh, here we go. Right.
Oh.
My apologies, Miss Walters. Emil.
Finally!
I lost track of time.
I've asked Wong here today because he is the man responsible for Emil Blonsky leaving prison. And I do think you will see this whole thing in a totally different light after hearing from him.
Have you ever heard of a kumite? Vacating his cell. I gave him no choice. But it was absolutely his choice to return. I offered him asylum at Kamatage, which is truly lovely this time of the year. But he was quite adamant he'd be returned to serve out his sentence and repay his debt to society.
Thank you. So, you see, Emil Blonsky was forced out of his cell against his will. And even when offered instant freedom, he chose to return to his cell. These are not
Yeah, but
the
did she really
actions of a
believe that
criminal,
he's
but
really
of a
changed?
reformed man
Yeah,
who
but it doesn't
truly
matter what
wants
she
to do the right
believes.
thing.
Well, that may be
She's-
true of Emil
her
Blonsky,
job is
but,
to
I mean, when Blonsky uncontrollably
do it.
becomes abomination, isn't he a raging monster out for blood?
Excuse me? If I could just put your minds at ease.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Hang on a sec.
No, no, no. What? Emil, no.
It's fine. Jen.
What?
He's
Is it gonna change? No. Why? Oh. Oh.
Everybody just relax, please.
Oh, they're all like, love, love, love.
Stop. Oh my God.
No. Force is not necessary.
As you can see, I'm in full control.
That's enough! Change back now!
She's gonna change it to Hawk. She-Hawk.
Calm down.
Okay, everybody calm down.
Oh,
Please, ladies and gentlemen, I beg.
That ain't
you
gonna
to
help her
forgive
case at
Mr.
all.
Blonsky's,
Thank you, Fred.
enthusiasm. He
Yeah,
didn't
that petrified me.
intend
Keep his ass in
to
there.
frighten anyone. In fact,
Shit.
this proves that in every instance, Mr. Blonsky could have broken free, but has chosen to remain in his cell As his stellar prison record reflects, Mr. Blonsky spent his entire incarceration practicing
Boy, she's really putting a good spin on that.
She's putting a good thick blanket on there, buddy.
Citizens with no chance of becoming a rampaging abomination again. He deserves a future as a free man and a productive citizen.
Thank you, Miss Walters. We will adjourn for today and consider all of the facts.
Looked like she just pissed her pants earlier. Now she's acting no damn calm.
Please, let's get this man some clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And as for Mr. Wong...
Just Wong.
This
The
one.
Sorcerer Supreme, master of the mystic arts, leader and former librarian of Kamatage.
Yeah. You realize
Mr. Wong.
that you've just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which is a crime.
I must depart.
Bye-bye. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I must depart. See ya.
Toodles.
I swear the testimony I'm about to give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
In your opinion, Miss Walters, do you think that Dennis Bukowski would believe that he could actually pull Megan the Stallion?
Yes. Dennis Bukowski is an almost pathologically entitled man. He would absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan Thee Stallion because he is truly that delusional.
Questions, Your Honor.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
No.
In the case of Bukowski
He does not like that one.
No. That was a big slap right in the face. She loved it.
$175,000. In addition, we also sentenced the defendant to 60 days for impersonating a judge.
No.
That's right. There's only one Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey, do you guys...
After reviewing his record, we hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole effective immediately.
Yeah.
As a condition of his parole, Mr. Blonsky is prohibited from turning into abomination indefinitely and is ordered to wear an inhibitor in perpetuity. Any violation of this condition will result in his immediate return to prison.
Understood. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Understandable.
I'm in your debt. Yeah. Spiritually, of course.
Just stay out of the news. That's all I ask. I don't want to read any more stories about either of us.
Well, you might want to reconsider that. I mean, they're going to write a story about you one way or the other, you know. Better to be part of it, really.
Yeah. True. Yeah. True.
The Abomination is now a free man. And here with us in the studio, the lawyer responsible for his release, She-Hulk.
Oh.
I got her! Come on!
Oh, he has powers. Is his hands glowing?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Get off me.
Oh. What's up with
Run
him?
around showing off your powers. You better be able
What
to
do
back
they
it up.
have?
When did I ever strut around and show off my powers?
Oh.
Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Ooh. That's fun to her.
Yeah.
A little stress reliever.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh! Shit!
Okay, bad idea, bad idea. Fall back. Go, go, go. Fall back.
Tried to stab her.
Yeah.
Okay, fellas, I admit that did not go exactly as I imagined it. Thunderball.
She's gonna come after y'all.
Once you turned into she,
Oh.
I couldn't pierce that nasty.
That was a kind of needle.
Damn it. Boss is gonna be
They
mad.
want a blood. Interesting. I think somebody wants their blood.
Yep.
Wonder who that could be, though.
Right.
All right. Looks like there's another scene here. All right. She-Hulk, attorney at law. Next scene.
Ah.
My new favorite client. Oh, God.
Oh, nice. He turns right around.
Oh,
Woo!
God.
Get it, girls. Yeah.
Dial it back. That's pretty fun. Now, do you know who that was? Was that like a famous singer?
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Nikki?
Megan. Her name's Megan.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, not my kind of music.
No,
so.
you don't listen
Yeah,
to that
I
kind
had
of
no
stuff.
clue. I assumed that. I thought maybe it was like Nicki Minaj or something. But...
Along those lines.
Okay.
Yeah. She's in that category.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
No. But yeah, it was a fun episode.
Yeah.
And Emil's getting released. What happens if he does go on a rampage, though? Like, she's gonna feel the need to stop him.
Right.
If she gets him off and he starts doing something he shouldn't be doing.
And this all could be an act.
Yeah.
You know, he could be lying this whole time, sweet talking her, everybody, just to get his way, just to get out.
Yeah.
For a reason. And there's a reason why he wants out.
Right.
Why is that reason all of a sudden? All of a sudden he wants out of prison.
I mean, I don't think anybody wants to be in prison.
No, I don't think that either, but why?
Why he went back to win his freedom when he could have just had his freedom anyway.
Right.
Yeah, something going on with that, but I agree. But the shape-shifting as Asgardian was
That's pretty funny.
I think you could have a lot of fun with that character.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that character going to prison is going to be hilarious as well.
Yes, I agree. Oh my God. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Yeah.
But, yeah, another good episode. I mean, the story is it, I want to say acceptable as a bad thing. Like, it's a good story. I mean, it's kind of rolling along. Nothing too crazy at the minute. Not a whole lot of action other than, those small fight scenes and whatnot. I do think the CGI in the beginning of the episode was really dodgy.
It was, but then it got better.
Yeah,
I think it was just like that first scene. I agree. But, after that, I really didn't notice
when she was
anymore.
walking through the offices.
Yeah, it didn't look.
I don't know if it was because there was so many windows.
I thought that was like a dark scene. Like the hallway looked dark to me when she was walking down the hallway type thing.
Well, where it looked worse for me was when there was so much light coming in. Like when she was walking through, like she didn't look like she was part of that scene.
Right.
To me, it just looked kind of off in that. But maybe it was a lighting kind of deal. But I know that there were a lot of people that had issues with the CGI when the trailer first dropped. And so they did go back, I'm sure, and rework some of that. But maybe they couldn't afford, in the budget.
The whole thing, right.
To do the whole thing. So maybe there might be certain scenes where it looks a little off.
Right.
But that's my only small gripe.
Yeah.
It just kind of threw me out of it. But overall, really enjoying the show.
Yeah, me too.
It's a
really
fun
good.
show.
It is. Really fun. Yeah.
But let us know what you guys think of the show so far. What do you think of the CGI? Is it acceptable for you guys? Were you expecting better? I know that Kevin Smith said something along the lines of this is almost like a proof of concept of being able to do like this CGI type a TV show based on an almost entirely CGI character.
Right.
And that's got to be expensive.
Oh yeah.
To do. So
oh yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if they do that with any other characters. But let us know what you guys think of that. And please do smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you later.
Crypto Crew.